we're going to actually go to the Goldfields now and to speak with Tempest, who is a proud Noongar woman. I hope I said it right. And you probably didn't. But look, thank you so much for being here today, and thank you to your father for childminding. Tell Australia what you'd like to know, Tempest. What you'd like them to know.
First of all, I actually live in Perth now. I don't live in Tasmania anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I am still on the card even though I've moved out of the region. I'm on the card because I started off in Kalgoorlie. A few things that I've had trouble with the card is paying daycare. Originally, before I got on weekly payments, daycare would take about $300 a fortnight, but 3 times it was declined. 3 times. Don't know why. I rang up Ingy and they said, oh, it might be the merchant's fault. I was like, how is that? It's daycare. So because of Ingy, my bill got up to $4,000. I was in debt $4,000 with daycare. I've since paid that off with my own 20% cash. I rang up Ingy to see if I can increase that 20% so I can at least get more on top. They said no, but they sent me a form to fill out to increase the monthly limit to $280. So I was able to get that, which is, I'm thankful for that. So yeah, I've since paid all that off, and I ended up getting $1,200 in credit.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
that was wicked. I'm thankful for that as well.
Yeah, expert budgeting there.
It was hard, like, because I had to be like, oh, we can't get this pay, stuff for this pay. I'll have to wait till next pay, and then it can't be paid, and we'll have to pay it next pay, and it was just horrible at the time. I'm just thankful for the daycare being so considerate as well. They understood. They didn't know what the card was, but they understood. So now I'm on weekly payments, and I use my 20% cash to pay daycare now. So I don't get any cash whatsoever.
Wow.
Which is horrible. So which means I can't even take my kids out to like anywhere that has any sort of cash only places, which is a few places for kids actually. Just like markets, we used to go to markets. We don't even go to those anymore because most of those vendors are cash only. I also had my card decline at popular shops, so like Kmart or Woolies and Coles. They've declined. I've in total declined 6 times and different times. It's gotten to the point where I've actually showed them I've actually got the money, so I don't know what's going on. It's not like I can't pay it. So every time payday comes around, I have a lot of anxiety because I don't know if the card's going to work or anything like that, or if I can buy stuff for my boys. Another thing, the rent thing, I do not pay rent at all. Ingy said no, because I am not on my dad's lease. They told me that I will not have a housing limit or anything like that. So I now have to pay, say, like dad's electricity bill, put 100 or so on there just so I can pay my way or pay extra food, just so it makes it easier for him. I'm also a carer for my older brother. Sometimes stuff declines at a chemist just for tablets that he needs, which is quite sad. This card has really made me depressed, really, because you can't really go anywhere. You can't really have a social life. You gotta make sure these cards can work at these certain shops. Just like in Kalgoorlie, I got used to shopping at certain shops because I knew it would work at these shops.
Mm-hmm.
And then since moving to Perth, I've had to relearn the shops that I could shop at. Just like when I went to buy hair clippers for my son's hair, declined twice. $175 because I also brought something else there. $175 declined twice. I had 2 receipts. She gave it to me and said, oh, send this to them as proof. I had to ring up my mother to ask for that $175 just so I can get this stuff, which I was thankful
For
for.
hair clippers.
Yes, hair clippers, and it was lady trimmer thingies that you can do for your hair, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was all it was. That was all it was, and it declined twice.
So not an alcohol product, not a gambling product,
But,
not digital currency or a voucher. It was simple. Okay.
yeah, simple products, like anything like that, just declined. And it kind of like, she was looking at me like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's not working. I was like, I had to explain to her. I stood there for 15 minutes to explain to her what the cashless debit card was. And she goes, that is, sorry, effing stupid. I'm trying not to swear. She said, that is an effing stupid card. Why did they do that?
Yeah.
I was like, you're telling me. I don't even know why.
Tempest, were you ever assessed as being financially unmanageable?
Oh, yeah.
Were
Look,
you
I
ever
had my,
assessed by Social Security or the trustee or somebody and told you were financially incompetent?
yes, I had I was rejected to get off the card. The reasons was because I'm at risk of homelessness, which is not true. I live with my father. That's a
Yeah.
stable plan. The second one was I cannot manage my own money. I'm like, how?
Is there any basis to that claim? You just proven childcare.
Because it declined and because of the childcare. That's the reasons why I can't manage my own money.
So you can't manage your own money because Indue cards declined at your daycare and at a shaver shop.
Yes.
Okay, and that would be a clear record of that.
Yes, I got records on it, and then they've
We've
also
seen the
sent me
receipts.
records.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep all
Tempest,
receipts when it declines.
before we go, could you tell us what has the impact of the cards been on your children and on your family?
It's been a lot. It's been a lot because I've had to ask my dad so many times if I could borrow money just so I can get things for my kids, because sometimes the money on the Indie, they say that, oh, it helps you save. It really doesn't. You knew your budget before, and this has restricted it even more. My kids have gone without important things a few times, but like I said, I've had to borrow money from my own parents just so I can get by for my kids.
And
And
how does the Indue card make you feel as a mum?
it makes me, in a way, it kind of makes me feel like I'm a horrible mum in a way, because I couldn't afford certain things, say like nappies, or say like if they've got teething problems, so Bonjela or Panadol or anything like that, because of the Indie card.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Is there anything else you'd like to wrap up by saying?
Just for those people out there who think the card is working, it really isn't. It really isn't at all.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Tempest.